desktop audio. Whoa, shush your face. What you doing? There no desktop audio. There is no desktop audio. Audio output capture. Where is that? Why is it not on? Default? Why? For what reason? Second output, please. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bad End Theater. There's no one here, so I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm gonna talk as though I'm talking to people. Welcome to Bad End Theater. I saw Markiplier just posted a video on this, and I saw the first like 3 minutes, and then I was like, I need to play that because it looked really fun and interesting, so I'm gonna play it instead. Alright, should I keep OBS up, or should I keep the stream monitor up? Can I hear myself? Yeah, I can hear myself fine. Okay, I'll leave the stream monitor up. Oh, there is a settings thing. Looking for settings to... Oh. Window full screen on music? Oh, it's probably the DLC. There's a DLC for the music. Okay. Oh, yes. See, okay, so I'm watching on my phone, right, which has a different account, but it still says 0 concurrent viewers. So that's not really... It's not telling the truth, is it? It's being silly. Silly YouTube. You just want me to fail. It probably does want me to fail. I haven't streamed in like 1,000 years. Alright. Oh, I'm not used to streaming. It's been so long. The audio bitrate is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, so there's violence, murder, and death, but it's meant to be kind of fun. We shall enter. I know very little about this game. I only saw this intro part. And I was like, yes, please. Thinking about in theater. Today on this stage, we'll be toying with life. You'll make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. Hi! Hello, Tigo Ulthus? Tigo. Hello, Tigo. Welcome. But first, allow me to explain to you how it works. Today we're playing Bad End Theater. It's a game that I don't know much about. I just saw a small video on it, and I decided to play it. Welcome, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Probably the demon doll. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? See, you can hear me. YouTube's screaming at me, saying that my bitrate, there's no audio, but there's definitely audio. It's a liar. How will you interact with the human doll? I'm wicked. Play nice. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. There's definitely audio. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how you found this stream, but you may have noticed that there's 2 separate models. Hello, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Deus, more commonly Daisy. I'm gender fluid. I'm a gender fluid demigod. Where are you from? I live in the US currently, middle of the US. I'm moving soon though, which is why I'm comfortable saying where in the US I live. Yeah. I have 2 separate models. I have a male and a female, and I can switch between them at will. So, if you want that, feel free to ask. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How do you interact with the demon doll? Oh, he attacked me. Kill the demon doll this time, and it doesn't resist. Oh, this is because you chose to play nice in the first round. The mechanics becoming clear. Now you know how the story goes. You can set... Oh, cool. So I can preset what they'll do in a situation. I see. Okay. Oh, and you can turn them on or off because I changed its behavior to not be wicked. Oh. Brilliant. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's move on. You understand how to play? I do understand how to play. Yeah, I get it. Alright, this game saves your progress automatically. Just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Yes, and I saw this and I was like, okay, I have to play this on stream. Achievement unlocked. Welcome to Bad End Theater. You can't see that. No, that's fine. One moment though. I have a jelly straw here, and I'm gonna eat it before I get started because it's kind of. I did it on the first stream, and now I'm doing it on this one too. We got a bunch of jelly straws from the Asian market, and this one's peach flavored. Okay, so we have Hero, Maiden, Underling, and Overlord. So basically, the good guys and the bad guys. It's 41 bad endings. What is this? Oh, it shows how many bad endings we've gotten. The Underling has the least, so I guess we'll grind out through the Underling first, right? Or the Maiden, I mean. Let me keep OBS open. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. Ah. Oh god. You were told that you were fated to be captured by the overlord one day. Because you're a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. I'm gonna move a cup out of the way so I can read the text correctly. Alright. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? You're in church, and you pray to your god, asking why you've been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. This is me. Yeah. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Polite. Oh, I can select the polite option. Yeah, I'll select the polite option. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why'd you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This is all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, I guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consumed, maiden, end. Thank you. Yeah, reset the stage. Okay, so maiden has a light. So I guess since she interacted with the underling the first time, we'll go underling now, right? You are a demon underling. You are a demon underling in the service of the overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either, so your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience, and you wait for her to finish your lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain to about the overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. They only wanted you to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned to an assassination plot. Should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's not. You tell your friends you're totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably and there's nothing to do. The others don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still going to be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise you for your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to a nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you, and she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Hungry, or hear her out. I'll hear her out. You're in a good mood today, and you're rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so it's kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed that it would even be possible to understand each other before now. The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied on your day, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the overlord. The overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and her friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look and you say, "That was just a joke, of course." She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. For a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Avenge your fallen comrades. Who does he think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like a maniac? What did we do to him? You lunge to him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down. You liked that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing the flesh from his bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you. There is no pain, only retribution. You and more of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. Your hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling end. Reset the stage. This is great, actually. This is purely wonderful. Alright. So we have hungry and disloyal. Okay. Yeah, so polite is on. I can turn it off. What if I go the maiden route and he's not disloyal? Well, here, hold on. Because that's a bad end, so yeah. Let's overthrow her. Yeah. No, you're sick of this overlord holding you on your friends, but I didn't read that. My brain. You agree that it's time for a change of management. I like how there's no caps like at the beginning of sentences when you're the underling. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friend suggests maybe you should be the new overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take off that day that you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them that you'll talk more about this assassination when you get back, which satisfies them. And you sneak out again. Okay, great. Yep. Here, menu. Yeah, okay. Yep. Skip. Hungry. Yep. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up your demon name and strike against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much of a second thought, and you feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to fight an audience for all your evil deeds. You wander into a nearby village. The people are screaming and run away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You'd think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Put on a show kills me. Change your mind leaves. Yeah, well, put on a show. You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. The audience's screams grow louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. Should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out with a swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtain closes. Performer underling end. Brilliant. Reset the stage. Yep. Get out of here. So I've gotten 2 bad underling ones and 1 bad maiden one. No, the underling does have the fewest. Hungry, disloyal. So it doesn't matter. The disloyal's unimportant as far as we can see. I don't know, maybe if I... Here, let's go on the underling route again. Yeah, skip. There's a water bottle in the way of that button. Let me move it so I can actually see how I'm playing this game. It doesn't matter. Skip. I'll hear her out, that's fine. Yep. I will save myself. Look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad not to be in their shoes. You also feel guilty thinking that as you flee from the castle, until you remember that your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. The kind of things expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from demons or humans, where you live peacefully, alone, in some deep dark forest somewhere. Oh, that was it. Okay. Oh, interesting. So yeah, let's go the underling with the not polite route so that she calls for help, right? That's not. Seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. Consider your options. Do I gobble her up or tell her to quit yelling? Let me gobble her up again. Will it be the same thing? It's the same thing. Yep. Yeah, okay, thank you. Reset the stage. Okay. Skip. Let's not. Skip. Tell her to quit yelling. Here we go. When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. They start talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you. Because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? Demons and humans had independent societies. Wouldn't it make sense for them each to have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line is, from what you gather, that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Okay. It goes down the same route, thank you. Apologize for disobeying her. Can't believe you and your friends are thinking. Okay, it's the same thing. Yep. I was wondering if that line was going to be different, but it's not. It's him again. I mean, okay, so this just went the same way. What is this? Okay, yeah. Reset the stage. I think that I've gotten as far as I can get. Actually, no, because now I can do the main. Actually, hold on. Yeah, okay. Introduce myself. He's not hungry, right? Yep. Demon doesn't really seem to be listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk at the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. Turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but she doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, and a hero would come to your rescue. But you don't want to believe you've just been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. Obedient. No, refuse. You put your foot down and tell her that you're not going anywhere. You still have to fulfill your destiny, and even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated with your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you. Little by little, you realize that they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded the demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving humans any excuse to send a hero after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. Maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you'd think that this place is more interesting than the way things were back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all this time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept it to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. Then a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero into the hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silent, unable to scream. The Overlord, who was just getting along with so well, has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you had been deceived by her sweet words. Demons were ruthless monsters after all. You somehow managed to slip past the Overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never look back. Escaped Maiden End A. Okay. That's the 8th ending. Obedient. Okay. Well, here, what if we do this again? Right. Introduce yourself. Yep. Do all this. Yeah, what's the obedient ending? You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He's covered in demon blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. You return to the village alone. Everyone is very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions and then you tell them the story. As you explain, the Overlord never had any intention of harming anyone here. You notice looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man who rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Why do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero, they ask. You simply could not have escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't horrible creatures we know them to be, so they say. The people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of the things they never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You're seized by the crowd and voices from all sides calling for a public execution. You're to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder if it would have been better to hide the truth. You never thought of that. You'd always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so, so sorry. Well, that was sad. Reset the stage. Interesting. Alright, so we've gotten 6 of the 41. Underling and Maiden. Yep. Let's see. I'm trying to like calculate it out in my head which ones I've done so far. Seems like there's 2 per. Yeah. Interesting. This is going to get complicated really fast. The second I open up a new character, suddenly there's going to be a lot of options and I'm going to have no idea what to do. I guess we'll go... see, I'm going to turn off everything for each new run. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think? Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero whose purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? What is this? I found something in my chair, it's fine. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans and hoped they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, but quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone's just doing their best to fulfill their roles, and you won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. You think they're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to a higher standard like that. One of your underlings walks into the room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but it's the way they're whining about it that kind of bothers you. What do you do with this underling? Oh, I can change it. Yeah, because I want to do all the underling ones, so let's grant them the day off, yeah. Tell them to go and take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. The day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to take a nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You wake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. Oh, because he wasn't hungry, so it was fine. I see. Was the because there's no default. The default would have been the hungry, right? But I didn't set everything to default. I am here. I am here. All Might. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Currently, we're playing Bad End Theater, and I'm trying to do all of the underling endings. If you don't know what this game is, it's there's 4 characters and you can play them and you alter their decisions and interactions with each other, and to get different bad endings. And all the endings are bad. That's the whole goal, is that no matter what, you die. Yep. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. Says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden goes on to say she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. You should just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists to stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked to you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Antisocial, or let her stay for a while. Okay, so the default here, because I've done this before playing as the maiden. And if you put your foot down, because she's gonna put her foot down for this, tell her she'd better go home one, right? Because I didn't give her the, yeah. Right, you'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost, but the maiden turns out to be very stubborn, so I guess stubborn was turned on. Alright. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses a surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. But you also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them, get heroes sent after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We're very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable, but that's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that you may be lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. People of her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Is this gay? Is this gay? I hope it's gay. You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her that it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But you shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop it? The hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He's covered in demon blood. Oh! Because when I played as the underling, I didn't stop him! If I had stopped him, then it would have been different! Oh, shoot! That's so cool! As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. You see your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. Did the hero do this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. We were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling insecure apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing. You are beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You've had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back. You lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero, and the maiden is fled in terror. You're alone. Wrathful Overlord end. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Hungry and disloyal. Okay. So yeah, hold on. If I do this, right, and I skip. Yep. And I skip. Tell her to quit yelling, and I skip. So I decided to take a nap. If I avenge my fallen comrades... Yeah, and then reset the stage. Will it be different? Yeah, skip. And then day off. I'll do the same things that I did. Yeah. So that... No, it's the same. Okay. Dang, I thought that it would be different. Alright. So hold on. Yeah. So hold on. If I turn on disloyal, but I keep tyrant off. Well, actually, here, I'll go with this and I'll keep tyrant off. Okay, and it just sends me straight past. So quit yelling, yep. Okay, so that's that, yeah. Alright, yes, return to character select. Oh man, God, this is so complicated for my tiny baby brain. If I turn on obedience and I go through this, then what happens? Yep. Here, tell them to get back to work. Get a lecture about responsibility, unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. Dismiss the underling. Yep. On your door. It's the Erling from under, and you brought back some company. Not to drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the capital. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easily. I don't know, he's not so bad. Okay, so that's just the same. Great. Yep, maiden from nearby human village. Appreciate her honesty. Yep, she insists to stay. And she's obedient now. So if I do this, she will leave. Yep, you'd love to have all the conversation in the world. Yep. Put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. Okay. You figure you may as well go back to bed now. But you don't get to rest for very long. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed in flames. What's going on? Try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What's this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? You have zero foresight. What castle will they rule if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your enemies have betrayed you, but this is no accident, those ungrateful bastards. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Burned Overlord End. Alright. Reset the stage. He didn't have Disloyal on, though. That's interesting. Here, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with you. Skip. Let's overthrow her. Yep, I remember that. Then they go out and do this. And then he didn't have Hungry turned on, did he? Yeah, I figure I'll gobble her up. Yeah, okay. Eater. Oh no, I didn't want to do this. Change your mind and leave. Here we go. You figure the people are this upset at the sight of you. They won't really appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back, and that probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling, after all. Day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'll take a nap. Oh, it's this. Great. Okay. Yeah, save yourself. It's the... Yeah, okay. How do I take part in that killing scheme? I don't know. No, because the maiden left, so we actually... Yeah. Okay, so hold on. It's different, so we're gonna do let's overthrow her. Tell her to quit yelling. Oh, dang it, it's that again. Hold on, menu, go back to character select. Yes, so what needs to be... she's got obedient, though. So she would leave. How do I get to that ending? I don't know. 2 out of 10, 3 out of 9. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, interesting. Okay. So, no. So, yeah, these all need the hero in order to get there, right? Yeah, so these all need the hero in order to progress down that route. This leads to this, though, which I assume is a bad end. The underling returns to the castle after devouring the maiden. Confirms the plan to get... What? How do I get there? Huh? Oh, no, both of them lead to this. Whether you bring them or not. How do I get that? Okay. Hold on, skip. Let's not. Yup. Tell her to quit yelling. Yup. What? I'm so confused. That's definitely... How do I get that? Yeah, this right here. Yeah, it doesn't need to go through anything else. So maiden behavior polite and overlord behavior tyrant. Oh, you need to be polite. Okay. I see. Skip. Yeah, that's not. Yep, doesn't matter. Hear her out. Doesn't matter. What? Reset this. I'm so confused. Am I... Hmm? Hold on. Oh, there's this. There's nothing else linking to it. Oh shoot, I've already unlocked some of his routes. Okay, so it shows me the routes that I... That's good, actually. Performer. Returns to the castle. Because the only way it ends is bad ends, right? And that's an ending thing, so that's definitely a bad ending. And brings the maiden to the castle. So this one happens after her behavior is polite, possibly. And after tyrant. Yep. Bring the maiden to the castle. I'm so confused. How do I get here? This must be a true ending, then. I'm so confused. Okay, so I'll just follow the path along, right? Is granted the day off. Have I done that? Here, turn off timer. Yeah, and then we'll play, skip, hear her out, skip, save yourself, skip. Yep. Hold on, does that light up that? What does that do? No, I don't know what makes them lit up like that. I don't know. Oh! When you select them... Wait, no, because she's not tyrant right now. I don't know what the lit up means then. That doesn't make any sense. Do I need him to not show up then? That's probably it. I need to play as the hero and get him to not show up. You are the hero. I think yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures and fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You're told that a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where the entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. Head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But a demon soldier blocks your path. You kill them to gain experience. Yeah, I'll bravely slaughter them. You make quick work of the vile creature that stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. Didn't come from the Overlord's castle, did she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. She runs from you for some reason. You wonder what that's all about. Then you remember you're covered in demon blood. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing you or anything. You nonchalantly walk back to town. As you walk back to town square, around that the maiden you saw earlier, spun to a wooden stake and the crowd is in a frenzy. Stand idly by as the flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. Decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Spectator! Great, okay. So hold on. Spectator hero, great. That gave me one bad hero one. If I go back to the underling. Dutiful. Okay. So if I turn off dutiful, and then go, right, skip along, hear her out, skip along. Yeah, here we go. You don't get to sleep long, your friends wake you up. How rude. So I had to play as him to turn off dutiful. You don't get to sleep long, your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a revolution. They're going to get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. Being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead? Friends question your loyalty to their cause. Disloyal. She's actually not so bad, you guys. Friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you. But before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. It's a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Faithful underling end. Okay, which end? Let me see. Where did that get me in the spider web? There's a freaking achievement here. Alright. It gave me that. This one confirms, which then leads me to another one of my decisions. And which leads me to 2 separate endings. Okay. So yep, we'll do this again. Skip. Yeah, whatever. Skip. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. You told them you were just joking and clarify you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. But whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it is to end up on the wrong side of things. If this assassination doesn't pan out, you always pretend you were innocent all along, but beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea of how they want to go about this. They figured they'd just lock her room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance, your guidance. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on. And while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree, and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. If you can't back down now, you'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak in the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. It's almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Oh, I'm gonna chicken out. Absolutely. Don't want to kill her. Can't go through with it. You're gonna leave your room. But you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panic whisper, you ask them to let you out. It seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up and ask them to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed. While your head is turned, demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. Doesn't take you long to realize they set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open, no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move. You resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Cowardly underling and reset the stage. Alright, and then there was that other one. No, hold on, there were 3 now. Okay, interesting. So I could actually... Oh, and that's one of her endings, is being killed in that way. Yeah, it doesn't matter, whatever. Yep, okay, let's kill the Overlord. Time to die. Figure it's the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat, so you do just that. She wakes up, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her own blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. Yep, that's not great. Here, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. 4 concurrent viewers. Rad. What's up, guys? Remind yourself that it was either her or you. You weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting, just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your Overlord. Lord Underling End B. There's a different Lord Underling one. Okay. Set the stage. Yeah, you get out of here. So that's 6 out of 9. Those 2 bad endings. That's not really that bad. I want to just get that to have it. This is with the hero, so I need to do a different hero and... I mean, there's only one action that he's taken so far, right? Which is dutiful, and clearly it's not that. So it'll be that, and then something that she does. Yeah, let's go off on this branch, then. We'll play as him. Yeah, okay. I don't need it to be dutiful. Flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own. You can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. It's your job. On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord. Yeah, okay. Approach with curiosity. You ask what she was doing. She doesn't know doesn't she know what the Overlord's castle's like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord. Turns out demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. She can't be trusted. You aren't sure you should listen to the maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask if she's sure about this, but she gets very upset that she thinks you would, yeah, okay. She storms off before you can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been the kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. Glad that took care of itself. Take your time walking home. Job well done today. You think to yourself. Yep, and she gets burned again. Done something horrible to deserve that. She seemed nice though, you think. Evil comes in all forms, so you reassure yourself. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape this feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Okay, spectator, hero, and A. Great. Reset the stage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. No. Alright. Oh, whether he's trusting or not. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Now we'll keep the dutiful. Yeah, and we'll trust her. You have no reason to assume that she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone's been wrong about demons all along. Townspeople must be informed of this immediately. If you return to the village, woman's so worried and praise you for your bravery, but the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There's nothing needed to be rescued in the first place. Villagers look to you for an explanation. Politely informed that it isn't your story to tell, you merely ran into her on the way to the castle. Explain that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or any of that stuff. Villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust this maiden's story. You totally believe her, but to placate these citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers, but you're too busy thinking of what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Senator's voice breaks into your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately, and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. I figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. You thought you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already. That doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You decide to help, but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch her and talk to the demons in order to clear up this misunderstanding. You valiantly dash over the maiden towards the Overlord's castle, but you were too late. Through the unguarded gates, you spot a group of demons surrounding a body. The maiden, she was a fool to have trusted the demons after all. Your hero blood is boiling. You'll avenge her death. You charge through the gates to eliminate every demon you see. What the fuck are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again. The Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Oh, he came up behind. Okay, so that's probably it then. Yeah. Okay, reset the stage. Right. I bet. No. It's not. Trusting. That's trusting, and then it goes to this. Okay. So yeah, let's get that while we're here. So we'll turn on trusting. We'll go with this guy. Skip. No, okay. Hear her out. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. Do I really want to do that? Hold on. Menu. Go back. Yes, I need to make sure that everything is set up for this, right? Yeah, right down to here. So we need... Or for her, that doesn't matter. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Those are the important ones. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Okay. Yeah. And then this. After his trusting... Yeah. So then I need to do... Yep. It doesn't really matter, just as long as I get to here, where I bring the maiden to the castle. I have to bring the maiden to the castle. And then disloyal. Okay. Yep. Yep, so I have to tell her to quit yelling. And then disloyal. Yep. Yeah. Can't back down now. And here she is. You and your friends in turn and noticed the maiden from earlier has overheard your conversation. Bad for if the Overlord found out about this. Ah, I see. These are different. Okay. But we'll just die if we do this one, because the dude will come and kill us. Yeah. Use the maiden for killing practice, yeah. This is just the way it has to be, you declare, before jumping and clawing her guts out. Turns out you're already an expert at ending lives. Your friends call you a show-off. Go back to the castle to wash off all the icky human blood. As you're finishing up, you hear the sounds of battle outside. The heroes come, seeing the dead maiden must have made him pretty angry. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and the hero locked in battle. They've worn each other down, making this easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You attack her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him survive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You're the new ruler, and yeah, it's okay. That leads us to the same ending. Woo! Yup. See? That leads us right down here. There's two more this way. This one requires a maiden action and Overlord. This one requires a hero and an Overlord. So I guess we'll do this hero action next, right? So this is after getting in the plot to dethrone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do I dutiful? Do I dutiful? Hold on. No, I'll flee like a coward. Should it be after trusting? She can't be trusted. Yep. And then, okay, yeah. Then that's, okay. So basically, I'm gonna make you hungry. Yeah, that's probably it, actually. Because is it only after... No, I have to bring the maiden to the castle. Yeah. So he can't be hungry, basically. So make her polite and him not hungry. Yeah, I'll keep her polite. I don't care about obedient. Get rid of hungry. Right? Gets him, so he has to be disloyal. So yeah, that's all set up. Yeah, okay, let's go. Slaughter the evil creatures, yeah. Oh, hold on. I was not paying attention. Okay, so we went to the castle, and she had been eaten, so we didn't see her. I see. Dutiful or diplomatic? Well, I did dutiful. Let's try diplomatic. Ask if they'll let you in. Attempt to explain why you've come. The monster before you is eyeing you with suspicion. Can't help but notice the demon blood from earlier. You haven't had a chance to wash it off yet. Oops. You have no choice but to fight the army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience point for you. You make your way to the castle. Ah, yes, fending off all the demons that stand in your way. You make it to the Overlord's chamber and hope it's still in time to save the maiden. Find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. For some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Oh, I see. So that's the... Well, I'll die either way. It's too late. So let's do this one. You lunge forward, driving your blade to the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. Smile at the maiden, offering her hand. She takes it. After slight hesitation, she must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the way back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. You're pleased with the good job you've done slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. For a huge celebration in your honor. You're remembered as the greatest hero they've ever seen. Well, that's a... well... No, because it is a bad end, isn't it? There are no good ends. I keep wanting there to be like a good end. There's never gonna be one. Okay, so hold on. You. I still not? What? Okay. Hungry. If he's dutiful and hungry. Interesting. These nets look very different. Still that one. What is it? Yep, skip. We'll flee like a coward. Skip. Yep, and go through here. And I can be diplomatic because I haven't killed those guys, right? Yep. They seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. Oh shoot, this is different. No, this is different. This is good. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversations when you barge in. We all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Interesting. Oh, that's the main what's going on. Let's try what'll this lead to? It's gonna be a bad ending. Like, it's pretty good so far, but I know it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna change my avatar. I know that it's random to do, but I want to do it. Easy. Okay. There we go. Much better. The maiden explained that she was never actually captured. She came of her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing for her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least it's that. We asked her to return to town with you. Reassure everyone of her safety. I heard something at my door. That was spooky. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause and you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves that demons are really foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that need to be destroyed. Why? And some of those creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle. You have no choice but to follow. Trying to communicate what you just overheard. Demon underling barges in next to you, calling you liars. You're followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back to the little one. How low can they be? You begin shouting with them. The whole room dissolves into noise as the Overlord yells at everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord's no better than her subjects. Oh, come on. You have to cut through everyone to get the main... Before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for a moment for another exit. There isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. Next moment, here the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws into the underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She digs and twists her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. Look at the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. Have faith at a time like this. You envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. Okay. Resigned hero end. Did that get me where I wanted to go? I doubt it. No, it was diplomatic. So, okay, so I need... Yep, I need to bring the maiden back to the castle and be disloyal. And then, so disloyal and diplomatic need to be on. And then we need to go with her. And I assume... I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Tyrant, because he's, yeah. Does it matter? Let her stay for a while, it's fine. Yeah, she just got here. And then you enjoy the lifelong chat and all that. And he's diplomatic, so he's not going to kill anything, right? This time it's a hero. He's apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by her kind. Captured? Not at all. I just wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything was explained, the hero expresses relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble with the hero and asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised you had one of those to begin with. You don't want this hero to take the maiden away from you. It's definitely gay, okay? Listen, man, I've seen gay, so I'm saying gay. It's definitely gay. It has to be. 1,000,000%. There must be. I refuse to believe that there's not. Because listen, man, gay romance never ends well, and this is a whole game about bad ends. It's gotta be gay. It has to be. Possessive? Okay. Well, I assume since there needs to be a thing, right, that she does there, then it must be possessive. So yeah, I'll keep possessive. The maiden came here to be captured, didn't she? You grant her wish. Tell the hero that you don't want him to take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero's cautious now. You don't let her go. Maybe you demons are evil after all. If you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before you can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. Take a step toward the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No, he's already... It's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. The servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. I can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Oh man, well that's quite sad. Asking questions at the end. Alright, move please. Stupid. Yeah, thank you. It's always that thing. Yep, okay. So I need... That doesn't matter. We need to be disloyal. And then diplomatic and possessive. Diplomatic, possessive. Okay. Yep. Skip. Yep, disloyal. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we gotta bring her. And then disloyal. Yep. Oh, one of my friends is playing Sid Meier's. Playing Civ 6. Yep, they need your guidance. Can't back down now. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. The Overlord distracted you, figure it's as good a chance as you might get. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than we would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. Wasn't your intention, but sounds like you did something heroic. Tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Great. Okay. Heroic underling end. I guess. What else is there? 2 more endings. Okay, so on this one, we'd be disloyal again. We've gotten all the loyal ones. We've done all that. I don't like the disloyal ones. I don't like overthrowing the Overlord, but I want to finish off this guy's thing. Okay. So what we need... We can't even get any further, is the thing. So we need antisocial, obedient, trusting. Well, I'll just choose obedient. So we need antisocial and trusting. Right. For this. And then we need to play as her to get to this, whichever that is. Yeah, because she's only gotten 2 of them. Yeah, okay. Light doesn't particularly matter. Refuse to leave. Yep. Yep. Okay, so then it's him, and we reassure him. Yep. Apologize for causing trouble, but and then even read the note you left. Jeez, every time. I love how it crosses over. It's so good. The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him. To give news to everyone for your safety. The Overlord objects to the hero's suggestion. You tell her your plan on returning so soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. Yep. Leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out. The scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Has she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this punishment for questioning the divine plan? The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression's complicated. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. But the Overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. Yep, ripped to shreds. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel like you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you, confused for a moment, but then puff out their chests. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. Yep. You decide to never leave again for the rest of your life. Fair enough. Reset the stage. I didn't get another thing, though. Yeah. Are you pleased with your progress so far? Yes, actually. I think I've gotten pretty good. Hello, Annika Payne. Welcome. Is that another person? Yeah, 5 concurrent viewers. Is everyone still here? I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this. I'm having so much fun playing this. I'm new. Don't worry, most people are new here. Oh my Halo. Hold on, my Halo is getting cut off a little bit. I gotta move myself. Yes, welcome. Hi, I'll introduce myself. I'm Daisy or Deus. I'm a gender fluid demigod. You may know me as Deus Ex Machina, you know, God in the Machine, that kind of thing. Let me move myself back up a little bit. Yes, welcome. Hi. I have 2 different models. I can be a guy or a girl, so welcome. What? What are you saying? Tony Collard and Tommy cannot swim. Okay, thank you. Hello, welcome SMG5 Productions. I see you're talking about GTA, you know, a game I've never played. But hello. Yes, welcome. Hi, I was just saying, I'm Daisy, or Deus, whichever you want to call me. I'm a gender fluid demigod. And currently we're playing Bad End Theater, where you work through and you try and get as many bad ends as possible. It's pretty great. Alright, right now I'm trying to get this. There's something that she does, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so I assume it's one of these, right? I assume that those are the only 2 actions that she has left to do. So let's try to get this one first, which means we need to go down this path. Antisocial. Yeah, Maiden begins her story. I need to meet with the Overlord, first of all. So he can't be hungry. Okay, good. And it doesn't matter if she's antisocial or not. Chat with the Overlord. He needs to be dutiful and heroic. Yeah. I think that's that. I think that's what we need. Yeah, okay, whatever. Introduce yourself, polite. Nope, I need to chat with her for a bit. And then, yeah. And he's gonna come in covered in blood, isn't he? Yep. Yeah, and he's covered in blood. Sword drawn. Oh, protect her or do nothing. Martyr. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Are you in VR chat or something? Oh, are you not aware? Hi, I'm a VTuber. I don't know if you've watched them. Yeah, so VTubers are people who stream using these virtual avatars. This is just a 3D avatar that I'm using. It's one that I designed myself. I designed the outfit and everything myself using a program that I use. Yeah, and I stream with it. I have another one. Hold on. Look. Here. Male model. Yeah. Oh, interesting. They're different sizes. Or maybe it resets the size. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a 3D model that moves along with me, you know. Alright, if I switch back. No, I have to remove her. Okay, I see. Down a little bit. There we go. Much better. Yeah, that's all it is. Don't worry. Yeah. Protect her. I'll protect her. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. Never could have imagined this would be the way that you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right for you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Sacrificial maiden and... Okay, but what if we do the exact same thing, right? Yeah. Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. Go back. I clicked the wrong one. Because what about the other one? Refuse to leave. Do nothing. Yep. The Overlord is slain. Oh, this is this one, I see. I've never played Bad End Theater. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, you get to play as all these different characters and control what they each do in each other's storylines. And then you're trying to collect bad endings. There's only bad endings in this game. There are no good endings. I don't know, maybe there's like one good true ending, but I doubt it. I think it's just a game of bad endings. Yeah, I just saw, Markiplier just released a video on it, and I saw like 10 seconds of it, and I was like, I need to play it. I need it, because it's so good. The hero smiles and holds out his hand for you, saying it's time to go home. They must all end with tragedy, for that is their fate. Indeed, indeed. Hello, welcome, hallowed shadow. Thank you for joining. His glove is drenched in blood. Me too. Yeah, this is so good. Yeah, I immediately stopped watching because I didn't want him to ruin any of the endings for me. Yeah. So yeah, if you're gonna play it, I recommend leaving the stream right now and playing it. Or we can just go along it together. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. Try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick. You take part in the festivities regardless. Okay. Complacent maiden. So now I'm curious. One of the endings needed the maiden to do something, one of this guy's endings. And it was not martyrdom. But I wonder, how will you attempt to defy fate? See, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to get the endings. Because I have a feeling that there are no non-bad endings. I don't know, maybe the one that sits there every time is, like, the true ending, and it's good. I don't know. Okay, so it wasn't that, which means it's whatever this route is here. Because everyone's unlocking their actions, right? And these two only have one left. Those are the grayed out ones. But once I finish up both of them, they will have no more grayed out to defy tragedy. I was trying to get as little tragedy as possible, but it's really hard to do. Like, there's some crazy butterfly effects in this game. It is definitely like your actions matter. Like, this is what a your actions matter game should be like. It should have webs like this. And it's so good. Okay, so what we need is he can't be hungry. Meet the overlord and obedient. So I have to leave. So not hungry. And then trusting, basically. So he can't be hungry and he has to be trusting. Alright. And then what do? I choose to leave when told. Isn't that just me burning again, though? What is this in Twitter? What? Did you go to my Twitter? A lot of garbage has gone down on Twitter, don't worry about it. Yeah, one of my friends, did some garbage, so it was tough. Alright, so is this? Yep, we'll go through it again. So I need to leave when I'm told, is the difference here. Introduce yourself, so he's not hungry. Does ignore this? Oh, shoot! Oh, that, yeah, hi, yeah. Oh no, are you seeing me in a skirt? That's embarrassing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I was feeling good, and I, wanted to take a picture of myself, because I felt like I looked good. And that's all it is. Yeah. Femboy. I can call myself a femboy. It's not a slur. Yep, so we obey her. We be obedient. Yep. Encounter a hero. It's covered in demon blood. You're frightened by the sight and run away. Return to the village alone. Everyone was worried about you. Yep, and you do the same thing, and then you get burned again. Yep. And it actually happened. Yep. And it's the same thing. Okay, but that's just another dead end. That's the same dead end. What? It needs to be this. I'm so confused. Trusting. Okay, so he can't have killed anything. So he can't have dutiful, basically. I see. Alright. Yep, skip. Introduce yourself, skip. This is yours. Defy fate and tragedy, accept the inevitable. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get all the endings, because who knows, maybe there's a good one nestled in there somewhere. Okay. Yep, we obey her. And then he's trusting. Yeah, okay, so I see what we're doing here. You still have pink hair? I do still have pink hair. That's actually a very recent development. I'm growing my hair out, but yes, my hair is pink. I don't know, I'm breaking the fourth wall a little bit. But yes, when I'm not in God form, my hair is pink. Alright, you shall see. I will see. I'm rather excited to see. I'm surprised the demons don't seem to be as malicious as they were raised to be. They've returned to the village to communicate it to everyone. They've all been so worried and are glad for the hero to be back. They always do. They always do. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers seem confused and look to the hero for an explanation. Tells him he only ran into you on his way, and it isn't really a story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord and that she's actually not interested in capturing maidens or any of the mean things like that. The villagers look again to the hero for confirmations. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer his word over yours, but you don't say anything about it. The hero proclaims that he believes your story, but volunteers to go talk to the demons himself, just to make absolutely sure. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You hear the words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which make you frown. You're pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. The old man implores the hero to go speak with the Overlord immediately. Says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they wouldn't afford to let their guard down. The whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. He'll be tied up and tossed in a cell at this rate. You're going to be held captive by anyone. It's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Ah, here we go. Resolute and... oh, I see. Interesting, interesting. Because if you leave on your own, you get killed, and then he gets angry. You can prove yourself without anyone's help. Make a run for the castle. They're standing outside the entrance talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice that you overheard them. The underling you recognize from before is the first to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you in that moment. You regret ever having trusted the demons. You die instantly. Okay, so that's what it was. It was the one where you go away at the end. Because look. See? Yes. So if I make her behavior resolute. Yeah. So you leave with the hero in tow. Then I'm not going to be able to kill her and I'm going to get a bad ending. Heck yeah. Okay, we're here. I assume that good ending is where they all converge. Is all of the endings are going to converge on that one ending. And it's going to be a good ending. And you have to have gotten all of the other endings from everyone else to get there. Or at least gotten everyone else's behaviors. Okay, so... oh, I don't remember... yeah, okay, so I have to be disloyal. Hear her out. I have to let her escape. I have to be disloyal, right? And we go and talk about it. And then she's going to come with the hero, right? Medic down now. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans has overheard your conversation. They take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fuck! The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash to the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry that it was all your idea and that they were just going with the flow. You're too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they'd tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone. Keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear your traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. Yep, I remember. You pound on the door, screaming curses those who betrayed you, and so does he. And then you get killed by her, and then everyone goes to flames. I remember. There's a different ending, because all three of them share this ending. Forcing this mess. No, that would have killed you and sided with her. The Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. Traitor underling end. Okay, yep, get out of here. This stupid achievement thing. I get it. 21 out of 41. So I'm halfway there. I made it above half. There's one more underling ending. What is that? Okay. So that was with Resolute. Okay, so through here. Excuse me. So he needs to be disloyal. Disloyal, obedient, trusting, resolute. Disloyal, obedient, trusting, resolute. Gotcha. I replied you something on Twitter. Uh-oh, what have you done? I'll look at it right now, sure. I have my stream up on my phone, but I'll go to Twitter. Yeah. What? Is it a thirst trap that's happening? The zoo game. Please play this game. Alright, maybe one day. Maybe. Who knows? I'm trying to stream more, so more games are always appreciated. I'll keep it in mind. Okay, so we have this. Yep. Because everything needs to lead to this. So basically, this needs to be disloyal, obedient, trusting, resolute, right? Disloyal, obedient, trusting, resolute. And then to get to her here, because this is what it is. All the routes need to align. So we can go from either side. Here, I guess we'll go from this side. Meet the overlord, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So you stay with the overlord for a while, so not obedient. Obedient has to be turned off. Or, I guess it can be turned on, it doesn't matter. No, because this needs behavior obedient. And we're trying to get him, so we'll keep it obedient, because it can technically go both ways. Alright, so on the obedient route, we need him to be trusting. Resolute, disloyal. Overhears her plan. Yep, okay. So trusting. He's trusting, okay. And then you. Yep, it all goes back to this, doesn't it? It splits off here. Oh, so the two obedience. Obedient, you talk. With trusting. So again, obedient with trusting, with resolute, with disloyal. Okay, so that seems like it. So we're just gonna go through the overlord. We need to get to this. So we need to go... Let the underling have a day off. It doesn't matter, actually. We need antisocial. We don't actually need antisocial. Nothing here matters. The fact is, we need to let the maiden and the hero go. Okay. Good luck in your attempts to avert the fate tragedy. Oh, for sure, for sure. Okay, so yeah, I just need to let them go. That's the main thing. Skip. Grant them the day off, doesn't matter. Do I need to be antisocial? No, it doesn't matter, because... Oh. Oh. You've gone soft. How can you let your guard down like that? How unfair. Well, to avoid this outcome, you can't outrun your destiny. The hero slays the overlord. You should never have trusted a human, as you watch as he escorts her out of the castle, captured by a demon. Or at least she got what she came here for, doing your army in eternal slumber. Okay, so what did I do wrong there? I was not paying too much attention. Can you get out of here? Okay, this. So I just got... And... Trade... Slain, okay. Right here. Heroic. Okay, so I do not need heroic. Nor do I need dutiful. I need diplomatic. Okay, so I don't want heroic. That was the issue, is the heroic one. Grant them day off, doesn't matter. Let her stay for a while, doesn't matter. And then let them go is the thing. Certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and the maiden gone, you plop down to the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. The maiden suddenly bursts into your room, accompanied by a hero. Yes, this is the burning end again. Because it always ends up here somehow. Because it's one where they all die together. So this is the one that you have to get. Because it's the one where they all die. To get to the one where they all live, you have to reach this ending with at least one of the characters. Cool. I'm not even going to try and get to the good end until I've unlocked all the endings. Yep. Frantically communicating something to you. You're still half asleep. The group of demons is after your life, and you still don't grasp the urgency of the situation. When your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars, they're followed by another group of demons crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting at each other now. It's very annoying. You yell at them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone. To keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. Yep, and they close the door. And it's this, and instant the horn was in flames. Betraying them, the hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. This is how you die, burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiots, though. Notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to do something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling who those traitors blamed everything on. You cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. I see. So I can be merciful. Yeah, I'll be merciful. Interesting. You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You all burn together. Overlord's true end. Okay, so that's the true ending. There are no good ends. We're taking it back to reset the story once again. Impossible. True end? You say to yourself, what was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? I was mentioning it. You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. The pain setting in? You should have been well aware that you'd shown when you'd enter this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, grew quite attached to my little cast. We started to relate to their flaws, their plights. Started wishing for their happiness. You aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue the next ending is always yours. Leave it to you, dear guests. I do a video on Twitter. Oh, interesting. Sure, I'll check it mid-stream. Bet. No shame here. Alright, let's see. What have you sent me this time? A Newgrounds thing. It looks familiar, actually. I don't know. Maybe I watched it like a long time ago. Alright, so yeah, seems like there are seriously no good endings. I don't know. Maybe once I've unlocked all the endings. Because at the beginning they were like, oh, that was a good ending. Oops, didn't mean for that to happen. So maybe that happens again once you've gotten all the endings. Who knows? Anyway, reset the stage. So we actually got her true ending. Puppet Master. What? Okay. But anyway, we got her merciful one. So yours... Yes, she needs to be merciful. So we're gonna do this whole thing again. Get her out. Yep, let's kill the Overlord. Yep, to your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you stuff her instead, looking around. You've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burn together. There it is. Underling's true end. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. Couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Be given to despair, or... Okay, I have to collect them all now. Like, come on. Letter flutters down from behind the curtain. You found lost letter number 3. Oh, shoot! Lore! Oh. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand my stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. Getting sleepy, but I don't want to sleep. I've been there every day. But you should get some sleep. It's worth it. I know it's tough, but all it takes is a step. Go ahead and turn off the stream and get some sleep. I believe in you. Maybe take some melatonin. That always helps me sleep. Okay, so it's because I got every ending that gave me the lost letter. Yeah, there's all of them. True end. Got your true end, but not every end. What do I want next? Okay, so for this one, go this way. Yeah, allow the maiden to stay in chat. He needs to be either diplomatic or dutiful. Heroic martyr. Okay. Yep. So that should lead me to another thing. If I skip. Let me get back to work. It doesn't really matter. I'll let her stay a while. Yep. Yep, and then I have to make her stay, right? Before you know it, Araki makes his move, and the maiden makes hers. She uses her own body as a shield to shield you from the hero's blade. But why? Why has this happened? The maiden falls to the floor, lifeless. The pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. The hero has taken something precious from this world. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become the ruler of the entire world. Vengeful Overlord and B. Interesting. I want all of them. I want all the endings. Alright, so that was that bad end. So here, diplomatic. And not heroic. So I need to get rid of heroic. And then what do I need to do? Possessive. From diplomatic to possessive without heroic. And not dutiful either. We can't have dutiful. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let her stay for a little while. Possessive. Yeah. Grant her wish. The ministers, but you won't budge. The hero's cautious now. Yep. And you destroy her. Yep. But this is the same. I did this already. What's different? Hold on. There's definitely something that like went different here. Yep, up here. So, oh jeez. I have to let the underling have a day off. And he can't be disloyal. That was the thing, is because he was disloyal, so he stabbed me in the back. Now. No, I grant them the day off. Yup. Let her stay for a while. It's fine. Keep her here. Hero's cautious now, and you obliterate him. Understand why? Yep. Locks herself in the corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. So, it was gay. I was right. It was gay. Definitely gay. Okay, what now? We did all those. There's one here. With the underling. Oh, yeah, okay. So, it's just the alternate of the true ending where you kill him. Alright, well, let's do that, I guess. So we go up this route, diplomatic, let them go, and make him disloyal. Trusting, resolute, disloyal. Yup. Tyrant. Tell her to stay for a while. Let them go. Yup. Take retribution. Pierce chest with your claws. They scream. The hero looks away. He is wise not to interfere. They've stopped moving, but you keep digging around and twisting your claws into them. Doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. Alright. Yep. Spiteful Overlord end. Great. Wonderful. Excellent. I wonder if there's like a community for this game. I'd like to see some cute fan art. So we did that. There are 2 more endings. So this one is Tyrant, Hungry, Dutiful. Yup. Will be Tyrant. Responsibility and whatever. Yep. You wake to a huge commotion outside. The hero shone up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush out onto the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding capture. You don't know what he's talking about. You can't forgive his actions. You do battle, but he's grown too strong from cutting down your army. You're unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs you and cuts you to pieces. As you fall, you have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly and wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be Overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. Just a title. The control that gave you, and the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you're swallowed by darkness. Okay. And there should be one more for the Overlord. We're speeding through them now, boys. Yep, one more. It is hungry, but not dutiful. Not dutiful. We need hungry. Hungry, dutiful, not coward, disloyal, not trusting. Okay. We should be good. Yep. Tyrant. Skip. You are awakened by one of your underlings. They brought you a hero who inquires about a missing maiden. Oh, I see. I can scroll forward and backwards. You tell him you don't know anything. Humans never really visit this place. He believes you and goes home. To your surprise. You figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad he got to take a nap instead. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. You try to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Yep, I remember. Hey, we got another one! Okay, another letter. Down from behind the curtain. Found lost letter number 4. Reset the stage! Lost letter number 4. My love, do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts, one that I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me it really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day. Even now, I wonder if, somewhere, you're thinking it too. Forever yours, Tragedy. Still too early to decide. I don't know. So we've gotten these two. Let's see, which of you has less endings left to do? The maiden. The maiden has less. So we'll do the maiden now. Okay, so from here, no hungry. Doesn't matter. We have to be obedient. We want him to be trusting. And we return to see the Overlord alone. So he has to be trusting. No hungry. Right, let me make sure. And we be obedient. Alright. Skip. Introduce yourself. Skip. Two of you leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. There's food on the table and coffee. Well, don't drink coffee if it's late at night. You'll never go to sleep. Eat some food, though. Food normally helps me get sleepy. Yep, see a group of suspicious demons congregating. Talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. The hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world's better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst in the Overlord's room. Yep. And it's this. It's violence. Group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving a little one behind. You watch as he pounds the door in distress. Locked you all in, you have a bad feeling about this. And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. Only you had ignored those demons before. And the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. You just pretended not to hear them. You left as you were told. Only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. I think no matter what, you'll always strive for this path, where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must exist. The Overlord seizes her underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord's claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor things while they continue to pray. There's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by the flames. Devout Maiden End. Wait, that wasn't the true ending. What? No. Oh, this one, because it's the merciful option. I see. So what happened? Disloyal. Okay, well, we'll leave it, and we'll just give her merciful, because that's the true ending. Yep, we'll skip. Introduce yourself. Yeah. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together? Maiden's true end. Okay, there you go. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. No. Dude, I feel like... Okay, so the maiden was the secret one, because she was the one that was praying. I'm going to keep collecting bad endings for now. Don't worry. I want to get all the bad endings before it has me do some lore garbage. We're going to turn off this loyal, and we're going to go again. Yep. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. To mistake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. Stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. How many endings in this game? It says 41. I think it's probably 42 though. I think there's a hidden ending that's like actually good. Because I would believe that. Stop in your tracks. Castle's engulfed in flames. The Overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You can scan fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't one of them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. Quickly reach your room, but the door is shut tight and the handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head toward the stairs to save yourself. Fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly what kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Selfless maiden and bee. Oh man, this game rules. It's so good. It's so satisfying to get the endings despite how sad they are. Interesting. Okay. So here. Yeah, let's go down this bottom route, and then we'll go up the top route. Okay. So, turn on, we make sure anti-social's off. Because then if we just automatically get down here, it's faster. Turn on diplomatic, turn off dutiful. Yeah, we're fine there. And then here we have disloyal and possessive. So we need possessive, not disloyal. Yeah. And that leads to there. Okay. Yep. Into it once again. Introduce yourself. Yep. Oh yeah, because this is from the other direction where she keeps you safe, where she's gay. Zoo game is a hard game? Oh good. You know, I love hard games. Rage games are totally my thing. That's what I love. Alright. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means. There's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Captured Maiden and A. Excuse me. Yeah, because the other one was, this guy, Captor. Yeah. So what we need here is... Okay, we need antisocial. Ooh. Oh. We need antisocial. We go up here. Main leaves untold. Obedient. We need him to be trusting, not dutiful. And then disloyal. So we need disloyal. We need dutiful. No, we don't need dutiful. We don't want dutiful. Gotcha. Dutiful. Then that. And then behavior captor. Introduce yourself, yeah. Obey her. Yup. Nope. Wait, was it? No. Was it grab the hero room? It might have been this. No, they immediately notice you overheard them. They decide to lock you in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. I remember. I didn't get this ending with the underling, though. I guess there's no need to see it from their perspective. They ignore your protest. You can't believe you escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. Who's going to keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself. You sure can't. You hear the sounds of a battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? He's out there. Your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in the cell. Random channel named Sir Halo IDK is... okay. Interesting. Fair enough. Imprisoned Maiden End. Letter flutters down. Lost letter number 2. Reset the stage. Okay. My love, I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You'd be so proud. If only you could see it. I know how much it would have meant to you. Be at my side on opening night. Sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought my theater could just be world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it, wherever you are. Forever yours, Tragedy. Alright. And everyone's got their behavior sorted out. There's ugly videos and swearing videos. Interesting. I swear, the people who come to streams will talk about the most random things. I don't even know what you're talking about, but that's okay. Alright, where are we going next? I guess we'll start at the top, right? This is his, right? Yeah. So, not antisocial. No, we need to get rid of antisocial. Then up here is my choice, so we do dutiful. Up here, once again, dutiful. And then up here, we need his to be hungry, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. Dutiful. Dutiful. Yep. Gather up your courage. This is what must be done to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. I know how this goes. That's what you tell yourself, while you kill one after the other. You make your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all her soldiers. Now you get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. The maiden isn't here. What happened to her? You only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord's almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. Breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. Great evil has been banished from this world, but what does it matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remain and wrap your hand around the cape to bring it back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end. Okay, well there's one. Alright, this one next. So not hungry. The hero finds the maiden, the Overlord is upset. And then... Oh yeah, the apologies. I see. So I need to turn off hungry, is really all. Old account. Came here to say P&P. Thank you. Appreciate your contribution. Dutiful. Dutiful. Yep. And then, yes, heroic. Destroy the Overlord. Or no, ask them what's going on. Yeah. She explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger and hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door to see her army and lifeless bloody piles. Find a video on Twitter. I'll take a look at it later. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. Oh, interesting. Apologize. This is all just a big misunderstanding. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you can just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart, and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserved this. Tragic hero end. We're getting there. We're almost there. Every ending. Alright, what next? Okay. Overlord is upset. So it's the same thing, except I need Martyr to be on, and I have to try and kill her. Gotcha. Skip. Beautiful. Skip. Beautiful. Skip. Destroy the Overlord. Lunge forward and put an end to the Overlord. But your blade pierces the maiden instead. She sacrificed herself to protect this demon. Takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if this question's directed at you. The Overlord strikes you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she's slain. Your sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. Look at the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demon magic. Pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it around your cape. And you begin the long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing can be done for the girl. The Overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Loyal hero end. Woof! Man, this game sucks. It's not great. I'm not having a great time. Gonna watch the video on Twitter after this? I don't know, maybe. Should I watch it on stream? Is that what you want of me? I could do that, technically. Why not? Okay. We're moving from top to bottom, so we're here now. Yep. Run from the demons. Diplomatic. Yep. Nothing. Possessive. So turn on possessive. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Menu. Let me go back for a moment. Yep. Yeah, okay. We're good. Yes, please do. Alright, sure thing. Whatever. I'll do it. Nope. Flee like a coward. Diplomatic. Yep. Ask the maiden what's going on. Since she's never actually captured. Yep. Yep. The Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. Here, it's your job. Yep. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You're helpless as she dismembers you with her claws. How horrible, you came all this way, only to be met with a cruel fate. You destroyed those evil creatures while you had the chance. Dying wishes for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. And she can. That's technically an ending. Thank you. Alright, next is the same thing, except he's hungry. The exact same path, flee like a coward, diplomatic. The Overlord's alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Is she really never here? I wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think about it, you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Useless hero end. I mean, that's probably the best ending. Only one person died, right? Alright, 2 more. We'll do this one and then the true ending, so... Because we can go down here and then divert it to the true ending fairly easily. So, antisocial. Flee from the demons. Obedient. Yep, okay. So, obedience, antisocial. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't look at what path I had to take. I just looked at what behaviors I needed. Okay. So yes, behavior antisocial. Flee from the demons. And believe the maiden's story. Be like a coward. Oh wait, I must have left something activated accidentally. Hungry. I accidentally left hungry activated. Get rid of that. Be like a coward. Yep, we'll meet her, believe her story. Yup. You've seen the maiden? They have. She's being held in the dungeon at the moment. She trusts them, and in return they locked her up, so the demons are truly evil beings after all. You demand, they take you to her, but they will not let you pass. You should have expected as much from these unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your blade through the demon before you, into the demon before you. I thought it was pretense. And rush into the castle alone. You're the only one who can save the maiden now. What are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord's angry, and you vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easy. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes back. Quest has come to an abrupt end. Yup. So that was not the ending I wanted. Down here. Yep, you believe the maiden's story. She's obedient. Right? Oh, turn off captor. Captor is not what I needed. Be like a coward. Yep. Believe her story. Did it just lead me to an ending? What just happened? Be like a coward. Believe her story. Oh yeah, it just ended the same way. What is wrong here? Because these are the different paths that it can take from this point. Antisocial. Flee from the demons. Obedient. And trust the maiden's story. So, no disloyal or captor. And no resolute. No resolute. I can't be disloyal. That's it. It was the disloyalty. Feel like a coward. Yup. Persistent, aren't you? Applaud your commitment, but it's useless. The fates are sealed. Tragedy. Yeah, shush. Shush your face. I'm gonna do it anyway. I love this game, and it's so fun. I'm gonna get all the endings. Yep, believe her story, trusting. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter in demon's territory. Even miasma, you realize it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead. She's stopped in her tracks. The overlord's castle's engulfed in flames. You'd only taken the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get close to the castle, but the smoke's too thick now. Think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. It should be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Is this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel empty. Pain is my last name. I see that. No, going in there would be suicide. You return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander, hero, and A. There's one more ending, right? Yes, one more. It's the true hero end. So through here, her behavior needs to be resolute. His needs to be disloyal. Yep, and then hers needs to be merciful. Got that. Resolute, disloyal. Let's do it. Skip. Like a coward. Yep. Believe her story. Yep. Stanley, not sure what to do. The maiden announced that she's going to prove her story to the village. She drags you along with her. She has much better odds with you around, so you don't object. Adventure awaits. In the castle, you spy a group of suspicious demons hanging near the entrance. Can't help but overhear their conversation. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. Don't understand what she's thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. Those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. Yep, same thing. Barging and calling you liars. Followed by, yep. They care about themselves. How cruel can they be? And shouting at them. Yep. Violence. And it's gonna be, because this is all very similar. There isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. Yep, what kind of magic is this? This is gonna be different. She's gonna kill it as retribution. Continues to cry and make excuses, but the overlord does nothing. You're surprised she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? I guess it doesn't matter now. They'll all burn together. Ooh, hero's true end. Letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Letter collector! I got all of them. I got all of the letters. I've gotten every ending. Okay, but the thing is, the maiden was different. The maiden's true end. Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I meant to do. Come on. What? What is this? I don't know. Hold on. It doesn't matter, because I got lost letter number 1. My love. Just isn't fair at all, is it? Them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable. Cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow, so I decided to write. And I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more. And then maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Ah, here we go. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Yep. Is there anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Yep, I got all the letters. Okay, here we go. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers? You decided to find a way to save everyone. Retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? There's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can do by acting from within the story. Maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. What? Oh, hello, I never give up. I also do that. Welcome. On fire? Oh, because they're all burning. The maiden is burning. Choose another role. The hero is burning. Hold on, I have to click all of them. The overlord is burning. The underling is burning. I'm me. What? Oh. Yeah, I'll have some dinner. Oh, I'm on stream, yeah. I'll have some dinner, yeah. Alright. Hi, I'm Mega. Welcome, Mega. We're getting more viewers than I thought we would today. That's cool. I'm near the end of this game, actually. So, you know. Wait, is it? Why is your name just the... Interesting. It shows those characters before Mega Man in my chat box. That's interesting. Well, welcome. Yeah, I'm near the end of this game, so I would recommend either going back in the stream or not. But whatever. Fate is not so easily undone. Yeah, screw you. I'm God here. I'm the god of machines. You can't stop me. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to save... No, I don't want to just be that kind of self-insert. That's not what I want. You know what? Whatever. I love it. I was watching Markiplier play this game. Find your stream right after. Yes, I was wondering that. Because I saw Markiplier play this too, and I watched it for like 5 minutes, and I was like, I have to play it. I have to play this game. I can't watch anymore, so I didn't watch anymore. Because it looks so good, and it's so fun. I've been playing this for 2 hours now, and I love it. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? Take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? I feel like this body doesn't accurately represent you. You move past it. The hero maiden, the underling, and the overlord have been staring at you too. Look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now, because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hi guys! Playing the zoo game and it's hard. I'll play it someday. Hi guys. Smile awkwardly and introduce yourself. The maiden's the first to respond. My prayers have been answered. You must be... Or God? No, I am God. Yes. Yeah, hi. It's me. I'm God. There's no God here. They'd be the final boss. If there was any God here, they'd be the final boss. It's just how these role-playing games go. And I realized that what the real ending must be. Now, enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. Oh, cool. Yeah, because I'm not the one controlling the story. I'm not the playwright here. You honestly didn't believe that you were the only one who could force your way onto this stage, did you? I'm the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me Tragedy if you'd like. Darkness envelops your party. You didn't mind if I'd send them each back to relive every one of their many bad endings, right? You're alone in the darkness with me, Tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. I can't abide you stealing the show without my permission. It's quite disrespectful. I want to see something new. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. You think defeating me might be the only way to see a better ending. That's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God! Yes! Oh my god, this is the best! Is it... Wait. The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. We're defending. You try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. You'll never defeat me like that. Wait, let me try that again. Attack! You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't really exist in this world after all. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Oh shoot, he reached his second form! This RPG looks so good. I know, right? Dude. The art is great. I love the style. Behold my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't seeing them all make your heart ache? You've witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. Oh, don't. Hey, we don't kink shame here, alright. I commend your thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in my heart. Still, they're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here to the end of the world. That's right, you came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Yes! Yes! You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? No, I'm not a demon. I'm God. You ask what he's sewing. Oh, I craft all my own hero gear. Sense pride in his hobby. I wonder if costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. What? You like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. Wish was an RPG. It'll be a cool story to play with. It honestly... Could this be classified as an RPG? It's a role-playing game. So I think so. That would make sense. In my brain, anyway. Yeah. Remember the state of your body and decide that, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He's overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk. No one else wants them. True end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I can make a living just as a tailor rather than a hero? Please tell me what to do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us. Murderer! I truly can't call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. I know, but it would be cool. Yeah, having like this. I mean, this is very Undertale-ish, isn't it? Having the calling for help. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Yep, I remember that one. Why does he have infinite health? Fuck is this? Justice? Willpower. The reign of terror ends here, tragedy. I refuse to give in. The hero uses willpower to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Justice. Oh, those are the behaviors! Is that a halo? Oh, yeah, you didn't notice? Look, it's a gear. Because I'm the god of machines. Yeah. Deus Ex Machina. Hi. I go by Daisy when I look like this, but when I look like the other one, I go by Deus. Because... And I'm actually... Because Kikaigami means god of machines. In Japanese. Or machine god. Yeah, it's a gear halo. The hero tries using his belief in justice to fight tragedy. That justice applies to you too, does it not? Will you pay for your own misdeeds? Okay, ow. Okay, so justice does not work. We're not going to use justice. I think the Overlord's going to be rather helpful. I need a healer, actually. I'm going to tell you something really interesting. After I join your Discord server, we're going to like it. Okay. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches still on the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? If you come to reside in my castle and serve me, you explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. Love that. Of course, I'm finishing the stream, of course. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that this is only going to go for a little bit longer. Can I say the F word in this stream? Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. I try not to stream I try not to curse too much, but dude, have at it, you know. Don't say anything too crazy, but feel free to use whatever words you like. Yep. I have no interest in waiting to warn the humans. I mainly wish to be left alone, live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. I realize she must be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. True end suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. We need the gay. Don't say please. What do you mean don't say please? Lol. I don't know. We need the gay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the gay. This is tragedy. You brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You've prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. Prepare to face your death as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Why are they hurting me? Okay. Brutality. Well, has violence really been working out so well so far? Okay, so the top one's the only one that I need. Ow. Ambition. I see. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. I'll tell you my keyboard is broken and say the F word. Oh. I'm going to see a lot of words. Weird word. What? Oh, yeah? Nah, say the F word. Who cares? This looks like Undertale. Not every pixelated game looks like Undertale. It's Undertale-ish in the fact that you're like summoning friends to help. And I would say that that's fairly Undertale-ish. But these two look not Undertale-y at all. Too detailed. I'm going to see a lot of wrong word and weird word. Fair enough. But yeah, you can curse in my chat, don't worry about it. I gotta sit up in my chair. Yup. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. Doesn't do anything. Tragedy is reeling. Alright, we'll summon the maiden next. You happen to find the maiden. She exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anything like you before. You explain that, no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are in some sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. And perhaps you might be a demon? I was hoping to meet one day. You like Undertale? I love Undertale and Deltarune. I did a genocide route on Undertale recently, and I've played through both chapters of Deltarune, including the hard bosses, which has been fun. President Trump is wrong. I know. Oh yes, I remember hearing that. Yeah. Oh, politics. I will try not to get too into politics on this stream. So try to keep it relatively to a minimum. But that was funny. I was hoping I would meet one today. Think of all the terrible fates that this would bring about. She's the catalyst for the story, after all. The role is meant to be captured. You remember this part. You want her to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is she's really hoping to gain from this. She's confused by her question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The trend for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? Oh, look at how cute she is! What the heck? You and me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. And this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Which one is it? Rough. Okay, can we do kindness. The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive, I'll balance your kindness with my cruelty. This is dangerous. Hope. Okay, so I figured it would be hope, but I was like, no, it's always been the top one. Okay. Our true endings do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Alright, we're fine. I like her. I do like her, but I'm, gay. Yeah. No, she's cute. I prefer Overlord, though. I also like Overlord's outfit better. Okay. Now for the underling. Don't know why the underling, he's looked like Lahore. Lahore? Lahore. I don't think that might have been what you meant to type. I like the underling, though. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is waiting on duty, as you expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird-looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, although you're definitely intruding into the story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. Best if I didn't work at all. Just want to live a carefree life, never get bossed around or picked on. Think of the underling's friends, who had bullied them into an assassination plot to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. This is the way that work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along just in case. The underling will now fight alongside you. What's his animation? I love him, actually. Oh, I guess, no, they're non-binary. They haven't used any pronouns this whole game. Yeah, I love them. They're great. I love the goblin energy. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. The underling, Must be desperate to call in such an unreliable ally. If we beat this guy up, all problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks you with a terrible fate. Yeah. Now the whole party's here. You can solve my final puzzle. Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Tenacity. Knock me down, I'll just come back stronger. The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. This is it, with everyone's hearts united. You take aim towards the best possible futures. Oh, it's an all-out attack. Hell yeah, this is the best. You unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. You've done it. You've managed to defeat me. The tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Thank you, maiden. Thank you, underling. Thank you, overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. That's how she unveils. Fine. I'll leave their fates a more positive ending. Happy now? Yes, I am happy now. This has been great. Don't worry. I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, thank you most of all. Couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. Apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. I'm very satisfied. I am genuinely very satisfied with how this has gone. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. I agree. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Your true end. This is an achievement. And he's making the clothes. And he's a tailor now. Story, art, and music by Nom Nom Nami. Good job. Holy cow. Excellent. Yeah! And he's modeling them. Oh, and it's text-to-speech song. Yeah, he's modeling the clothes. That's awesome. Yes, and they finally got... It was all happy. Oh, great. It's a Vocaloid. And? Sus. It could be. Yeah, they're together. It's gay! I'm telling you, it's gay. It's not friendship. They ain't just gals being pals, I promise you. Oh, the letters that Tragedy wrote. What's the lore of this? I can't... Game Theory's got to do a video on this. They better. God, that was so good. Oh, I'm totally looking for, like, the fandom of this, because I want to see the cute fan art. When did this game come out? It was recent, right? Bad End Theater. Is this being sung by his love, the one he kept writing about? You will know, just wait. Yeah, I know. I really want to react to videos now, right? I can't wait to watch Mark's video. Oh my god. Huh. Your true end. God damn. Well, if that wasn't just lovely. If that wasn't just the dang loveliest... Yeah, no, wait. Something's missing. Yeah, Tragedy, you deserve a happy ending too. This isn't over yet. Oh, you're still here? Black guy is not the player. No, well, the black guy is the player. This person is not the player? Isn't that what it said? The curtain closed on the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. And no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. Yeah, what's your story? Like to know why I started this theater? Indeed I would. Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Well, I figured as much. Piece by piece, it falls apart in your hands, revealing... What? Should have warned you, this might affect what you think of my stories. Can't help but compare my face to that of the main... Because fate has been so cruel to them. Really fun if you watch Markiplier's. I will. Yeah. I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. It's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear, not another ending, but the truth? Yeah. I want to hear the true ending. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending, nor did I expect it to. Not everything does. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out, fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. It was gay! I was right! It was gay! A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. This is the reality of many. This pair was not so different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We used to talk like the types of stories where love conquers all, where the strength of love would pull you through any hardship and everything is okay in the end. I lost her, and then I started this theater. This story, it's not over yet. I was hoping to find you. Oh my god, it's gay! It's been so long, I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I felt like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. So of course I'd be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but the power of friendship. Nah, this is gay. This is the power of love. Don't you gal pal this. Let the lesbians be lesbians. This is so cute. Oh, I'm so happy. This is so cute. Ah! Oh, it's so good. Stop spamming, please. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for remembering me in that. I love you. I love you too. Here, hold on. I've got to time you out. Sorry. Now, truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. Holy cow, that was so good. Oh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, I can't even. Oh, it was so good. Oh my god, that is a frick me. Holy cow. Oh no, because look, now I can see the music. What is this? Silence. Character select. Oh, dude. Come on. Lesbian or not, cute couple. I mean, I feel like it was fairly clear that they were both girls. Whatever. I don't even care. That's cute. That's the best. Oh, man. Damn. Okay, I can't. That's the best. Okay. That's the best game I've played in a very long time. I have to show this to my brother. I will buy it for him. God, that was so good. Oh my gosh, that was brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, that was great. Okay. Man, oh, that made my day, honestly. That's so good. So hold on, if I enter... Nothing more to see, my love, but if you'd like to reset, you really want to experience everything over, do I start the resetting process? You're so fickle. I probably will reset it and play it again, honestly. Oh, and I definitely want my brother to play it. I want him to play it with me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my god, I'm smiling like crazy right now. That was so good. That was so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I guess I told Tonica Payne that I was gonna watch some video on Twitter. I'm just gonna watch it on my phone, I guess. It's a what is this? It's a Friday Night Funkin' thing. You ready? It's an animated Friday Night Funkin' video. Great. It's long, too. I can't watch it right now. Remember, I'll tell you something on Discord. Yes, yes. I'm gonna end the stream now, everyone. If you need to send anything, don't send it on Twitter. Send it in the Discord. Also, I don't know if anyone subscribed. My alerts are clearly not working. Or maybe they are, and I just didn't hear them. But if anyone subscribed, I appreciate you. It is gay end. The gay end is the best end. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for the 6 likes on this stream. I really appreciate everyone showing up to this. I had so much fun playing this game. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, go check out the Discord. I'm there. I'm trying to be there more frequently. I subscribe. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, I appreciate all of you. This has been so much fun, and I'm so glad that I'm back to streaming now. It's been a few months, but I'm finally here. So, thank you. I appreciate you. 7 likes. It only shows 6 on my monitor because it doesn't show the one that I did. Yeah, thank you so much. Good dear player. Will the door hit you on the way out? Oh, don't worry, I won't. I'm gonna come back and play this again. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you. And I'll be back probably tomorrow, honestly. So thank you so much. I will see you all later. Yeah, bye. Thank you.